Sometimes what you planned for your garden doesn't go as planned. The weather's been crazy, the bugs have been out of control. Sometimes it's just hard seasons, and sometimes you have to pull away from it for a while. And if that's been you too, it's okay. We're not bad gardeners. The garden gives us all kinds of good things, even in the middle of all that. As you can see, this thing's full of weeds, all kinds of stuff's dying, but there's still a lot of really good things to look forward to. And you can see I've got these gorgeous green beans, well, purple beans. They are so sweet and tender. Oh, look, I forgot about these. I basically treated this raised bed as a seed starting nursery. I started a lot of seeds in here, and I'm going to transplant them out into other parts of the garden. Well, hello, boys. The boys are here. Hello. You guys good? Good boy. I got one lonely watermelon, but that's my only watermelon I've ever grown, and it made me happy, and it was good. One ugly cucumber, but it'll eat. Lots of beets still going strong, and tons of herbs. We're gonna go look at the herbs, but first, aren't these beets gorgeous? So pretty. And we've got more beets. And look at this beautiful purple mustard. We'll take a look at the rest of the things that I've been harvesting and a few more things that we've got to look forward to. We were able to harvest some elderberries, and we were able to preserve some. I froze some to make later, and I also tinctured some. And tincturing is my favorite way to use elderberry for medicine. The leeks did excellent for me this year. My friend ordered these, and they came already as little sets. They did so well. I tried to save some seeds, so we'll see how that works, and hopefully I'll be able to start my own this winter. And the lemon balm. I have cut on this one little bunch of lemon balm. This is probably the 4th or 5th cutting, and I've dried a lot of it, and I've tinctured some. And then we have lemongrass, and it'll be ready to harvest soon. We also have had lots of basil. The basil's still going, and I'm still harvesting. This was my first year growing hops, and hops is actually what they make beer from, but it has so many super medicinal benefits that are amazing. So I'm going to tincture this, and I'll have a video on that. And I grew so much holy basil or tulsi, and this has so many wonderful medicinal benefits. And I cut this time and time again, and I will use it in tea, and I've also tinctured it. One of my favorite herbs. I meant to get out here sooner and pick these chive blossoms. Oopsie. As you can see, some of them are already going to seed. I will harvest some of these smaller ones. I meant to get out here this week. Yeah. These are good dried and used in vinegars and oils, and chive blossoms are yummy. And the echinacea is pretty much done. The birds are enjoying it, but we were able to harvest some through the summer, and we will make some medicine from it and use it in skincare. I got a sweat bee on me. Oh my gosh. Taste that. I eat them faster than I can save up enough to make something good out of them. Figs are a real unique taste. I don't even know what to compare it to. They get gone too because if anybody's here, I make them come look at everything in my garden and I make them try them because a lot of people have never tried a fresh fig. They're really easy to propagate too. I'll be doing some of that this fall. I propagated some last year and this spring life happened and I lost a lot of stuff. And to be quite honest, I didn't care. That was the last thing on my mind. And that's okay. But we'll propagate more. And the lovely green stalk. I may pot this up and take this in. I don't think it would survive the winter. It might, but I'm going to try to see how lettuce will do in this until it starts getting super cold. So, the green stalk. The link in the description. Get you one. I'm getting more. Love this thing. And down here at the lower end of the garden, I have planted a whole bed of turnips. We'll see. And up underneath the other garden, that's what I'm planting up there. But those turnips are mainly grown for the greens. And I'm just using those as sort of a ground cover crop. And then we can still harvest and eat some greens through the winter. Our winters are usually pretty mild, so some of this stuff will do fine pretty far up into the winter. But hopefully a bed full of turnips. Not doing anything in that bed. More loofahs along the fence. The loofahs are almost ready. Some of them already are. I've harvested a few. Another thing we have to look forward to in the next few weeks are the sweet potatoes. And I love harvesting the sweet potatoes. It's like a treasure hunt every year. The sweet potatoes take around 120 days. And I think it's been at least 120 days, but we'll leave them. We still have about 30 days before we should get our first frost. If nothing's nibbling them, then they're just getting bigger and bigger the longer we wait. I like to wait till around my birthday. It's kind of like my birthday present. This is the roselle. I don't know if you saw the vitamin C video. I will link that in the description, but this is the roselle. It's what they use for hibiscus tea. It should get little buds on it and they will dry, and we'll use those for our own hibiscus tea and our own vitamin C. This is my first time growing them, so we'll see. They got so heavy that they fell over. And in the storms, probably should have staked them up, but I didn't. But they're fine. We'll see. That's another thing I'm looking forward to. It'll be soon. I'll definitely bring y'all along to harvest the loofahs because that is so much fun and I think you'll really like it. Just like the sweet potatoes, I don't care how many times I watch it or do it, it's always fun. Even though this summer hasn't been the easiest, the garden's still been really good to us. I'm really thankful for what the garden's given me already. And I'm really looking forward to all the good things that are going to come before the frost. I thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. My name's Loanna, and this is a little bit of Homestead.